The knowledge surrounding branding and marketing is vital to the success of every business. And this is exactly one of the reasons why we at Global Capital Inc., 10X Blueprint Academy, we have committed so much of time to write this new book that is titled 10X Branding and Marketing Blueprint. Now, today I will continue in this series that examines some of the importance of branding and marketing to help your business to grow, diversify, scale, and integrate into local, regional, and international trade. Today's topic is titled The Blueprint for 10X Strategic Marketing. 10X Strategic Marketing, and I will be giving you a blueprint to achieve 10X Strategic Marketing. Now, before I get into this meaning, I want to explain a little bit about the definition of 10XM. The concept behind 10X is largely about helping you to leapfrog your business traits, to leapfrog your business visibility, to leapfrog your business reach, to leapfrog your business impact. In other words, if you have 10 existing clients, the objective of this game plan is to really work with you to grow that 10 times fold. That's the strategic objective behind what we are doing. Today, we will spend some time looking at some of the things that is necessary to consider when you are attempting to build out the business model to leapfrog the business growth, the business impact, the business cash flow. Now, I begin today's discussion by taking an extract from my book titled 10X Branding and Marketing Blueprint. The blueprint for 10X Branding and Marketing is an important concept for you to learn. We are recommending that branding and marketing managers is responsible for 9 important tasks. And let us examine those tasks now. 1, the branding and marketing manager is responsible for market research. The branding and marketing manager is responsible for understanding new brand innovation ecosystem. The branding and marketing manager is responsible for communicating information to the target market. The branding and marketing manager is responsible for communicating that information in a manner that captures the target market attention. The branding and marketing manager is responsible for moving the target market into action. And by extension, he needs to establish confidence in the brand, to establish trust in that brand, to establish credibility in that brand, and by extension, to ensure that that brand is positioned to cash flow maximize. So the role of the branding and the marketing manager's responsibility, as you can see, it has different tiers. And those who would have missed out on the previous broadcast where we talk a lot about the role of the brand manager, I want to encourage you to look back at the previous video so you will be able to put all the dots together to arrive at the stronger conclusion of what we're going to be talking about today. So I'm going to read this paragraph from my book for you. It is saying that all branding and marketing manager is responsible for 9 important tasks. This may not be an exhaustive task, but based on our research, based on our interaction with our clientele and the systems that are working, these are 9 important elements of branding and marketing that you have to use on a regular basis. One, the responsibility is to conduct market research. Now, let's examine this. Why is conducting the market research so important? It is by conducting market research that enables the branding manager to better understand how to design a brand to appeal to the specific target market. It enables the branding manager to develop the value proposition, and we talked about that in the last broadcast. In the absence of having market intelligence, it simply means that you do guesswork when it comes to building your brand and positioning your brand in front of your target market. So it is absolutely necessary to commit the time, talent, and resources to really understand what the importance of market research to helping you to achieve a 10x results in building out your brand threads, in building out brand visibility, building out brand reach, in making impact and being able to convert the first-time users into lifetime customers. Market research is ground zero. The second responsibility that is looked at in my book, we talk about understanding new brand innovation ecosystem. What exactly are we talking about here? Again, market research can inform this process because we're talking about new brand innovation, and this is what you understand in the ecosystem surrounding the building or developing of new products and services. The market may have a gap, but you don't know the market has a gap because you're not doing market research. But when you do market research, you're able to identify that gap because you're now able to identify a new need. And based on understanding the need, from the research, you're also able to identify the size of that market that has a specific need. And you're also able to identify the potential of that specific target market to pay for that need. Again, that will inform the innovation, the new brand innovation ecosystem process. So these are things that we go deep into to really ensure that you understand as a branding and marketing manager how to apply these systems to really 10x the brand, to really 10x the visibility, to really 10x the reach, to really 10x the impact, to really 10x the conversion of your brand. So that's the second important thing. And of course, we are just doing some surface analytics here. The third responsibility of the marketing manager is to communicate information to the specific target market. And of course, that information that you're communicating to the specific target market has to be communicated in a particular way. Again, to communicate information on point, on target, in a strategic manner, again, that process has to be informed by understanding your target market. Because if you understand your target market, when you understand your target market, you clearly now understand how to design your messaging content, filter it out to the communication channel to reach your specific target market and achieve desired results. So these are things, again, that we will go deep into with our client. These are things that we work on a step-by-step basis to ensure each and every one of our clients truly understand these concepts and can apply it. We work with companies, we work with you and your staff in training, and we also work with you in building out advertising and communication ecosystem to ensure that you're making large and life impact on your specific target market. So the third role, as proposed in my book, is the ability to communicate information in a strategic, effective, results-oriented manner to your specific target market. The fourth responsibility that we're going to examine here today is that in the communication process, you want to capture the attention of the target market. You want to capture the attention of your target market. And beyond the target market, you also want to capture the interests of your team, capture the interests of the public. And these are technical areas that the branding and marketing manager is responsible for, that we really dig in deep to ensure that you have this knowledge and you know how to apply this knowledge effectively to achieve desired results, that 10x branding and marketing results. It is by capturing the target market attention, you're now able to move that specific target market into action. Now, once you're able to move the specific target market into action, and there's a science behind this, you can now make impact because you have moved them towards becoming first-time users. But once you're able to move them to become first-time users of a specific product or a service, it's important for you to now start thinking the impact that you want to make on your specific target market. Is that impact simply going to be an impact of transferring a good and collecting, payment for that good and it ends there? Or the impact is going to be building out an ecosystem that allows you to attract, impact, and convert first-time users into lifetime customers. Yes, there are blueprints that can be built out for all of this. And in my book, 10x Branding and Marketing Blueprint, we examine a lot of these techniques, a lot of these systems that will really give you a competitive advantage in doing business. Along with this, you want to go a few steps forward because the marketing manager is responsible for ensuring that you get public buy-in, where you're building public confidence, where you're building specific target market trust, and where you're able to build out credibility in the eyes of the public as relates to the products and service that you're offering. These things are not overnight success, they are a process, but understanding the blueprint, committing the time, talent, and the resources to understand the blueprint is what's going to really give you a fighting chance to make a larger than life impact on your workforce, your target market, the public, and the cash flowing potential of your organization. The 9 important responsibility here that we're going to be looking at now is the branding, the marketing manager is responsible also for positioning that brand in the marketplace, in the minds of the consumers, in a manner that allows that brand to cash flow maximize. Now, the important question that you want to ask yourself now, if you have a business and the business may be cash flowing to some extent, but it's not cash flowing the way that you want it to cash flow, you need to ask yourself, is your branding or your marketing manager or your sales team, are they exposed to the right training that will enable them to understand these systems and enable them to apply these systems in order to position your brand and help your brand to make the strongest impact and by extension, position that brand to cash flow maximize. So I trust that you learned some of the important tenets that we are talking about when we talk about the blueprint for 10x strategic marketing. And I'm going to read it once again. The topic that we looked at today is the blueprint for 10x strategic marketing. And what is said, any effort to build out a blueprint to 10x your business, to 10x your brand, you need to have your managers, your marketing, your branding and marketing managers in place. So what are those responsibilities of the branding and marketing manager? Their responsibility is 1, to conduct market research, to 2, understand new brand innovation ecosystem, 3, communicate information to the specific target market, 4, capture the target market attention. 5, move the specific target market into action. 6, build confidence. 7, build trust. 8, build credibility. And 9, position the brand to cash flow maximize. So these are some of the key responsibilities of the branding and marketing manager. And over the next few days, I will continue to dig in deep into these concepts so as to ensure that you're not only getting the concept, but you're able to internalize and apply this information in a very unique way so as to ensure that your team better understand how to internalize and apply these information and better position your business, your ideas, and your brand to cash flow maximize. Again, my name is Gary Thompson. I'm a business development consultant by profession. I'm a humanitarian by nature, and I'm the self-published multiple best-selling author for several books, including Manager's Toolkits and Billionaire Quotes. The book that I've just read from is titled 10X Branding and Marketing Blueprint, the Psychology of Doing Business. So be blessed. Remember, if you find this content interesting, I want to encourage you to like, subscribe, and share. All right? Like, subscribe, and share so you can help us to reach as much aspiring entrepreneur as possible, and to be able to help them to make better business decisions that will enable them to really grow and scale, make impact, and significantly up-level their cash flow. Remember, you can also log on to our website, which is www.10xbrandingandmarketingllc.com. And when you go to that website, you will be able to learn so much more of what we are doing at 10X Branding and Marketing LLC. 10X Branding and Marketing LLC is based in the United States of America. They are now partnering with us, Global Capital Inc. and the 10X Blueprint Academy, and the various business model and brands that we are developing to really help businesses to grow, to scale, to leapfrog, to make impact, and significantly up-level their cash flow. Be blessed and see you in the next broadcast.